Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster. Welcome back to another Pokemon Cards Mail Day. So I hope everybody is excited for today. I think we should just start opening them envelopes and see what's inside there. Let's start with the first one and by wishing everybody a happy Wednesday. And let's see, we are halfway through the pile of envelopes now. The orders that I make lately are a bit more expensive. We won't probably see any of those today. Those are just like regular mail days. If you want to get into it before we start today, I suggest you watch one of my previous playlists about the mail days. What is the purpose of the Pokemon Cards mail days? Basically, it started all in Season 1, Episode 1. That I wanted to buy as many full art trainer cards from the Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon and Scarlet and Violet era as possible to fill up a very nice full art trainer binder. Well, now let's dive straight into it. So we're halfway through the pile and the orders are getting smaller but more expensive. And let's see how long we can continue. I ordered some cards, these, last year probably, for my 151 collection. So I still need Jinx. We might do one more binder filling episode about 151. I can't tell you what I paid for it. Approximately 1 to 150 each. And then we have a very nice Kyogre, which is an amazing rare from Shining Fates. The amazing rarity. You can see it here, there is an A. Was only introduced in Shining Fates and then only the next set, Vivid Voltage. I don't know if that was really the next set, but the next set that it was in was Vivid Voltage and then it has never been seen again. Oh, that's interesting. So we have a Kindler, a Rainbow Kindler. I think I have some other rainbows now as well. Nice little piece of cardboard, easy to reuse. So I think the Kindler was only $3 to $4 and I might use it in my full trainer binder, but I like the female trainer characters a bit better. So I might sell this one again for $5, I don't know. I think all those hyper rare cards and such should at least be $5, like the golden secret rares, the special illustration rares even perhaps. The rainbow rare cards, it's ridiculous that they are so cheap if you count the odds of pulling it, how many packs you have to open to pull one, the pull ratio. Oh, nice, we have a envelope here with 2 bulk magic cards. Let me open up the team bag. So we have a clue, it's just probably bulk, right? And then we have a mercenary, treasure. If you know what those are and do and if they're nice cards, let me know. So and then we get to the cool part. I talked about it I think a few weeks ago that I was searching for my Raichus and I might have probably sold them all. And that I had 4. So I had 2 more and I sold those 2 again. And now I have 4 more. But these were sitting in the envelopes now for a while too. I almost forgot that I had those sitting around and I was already going to order 4 more. But first I want to sell 1 maybe, put 3 in the binder, maybe if occasionally or accidentally I get to sell 1 more, we will buy new ones. I can see the prices of the art rares rise as soon as everything is really out of print. Stores don't get any new boxes from distribution. If the boxes and the cards are still in demand, you get the price rise. So this one was from Clayburst and I think it was about $3.20. So what did I do? I added all these 4 up, $3.20, $3.20, $3.20, $3.20, $12.80. 140 shipping, so that's $13.80, $14.20. And then if I can sell them for $4 a piece again, well, from 40, you make 10% profit. You know what I mean? If you sell them for 16, $4 divided or times, yeah, 4, 16, 10% profit, a lot of effort. I don't advise it to anyone, but if you want to make a little bit of money, you can do such things on the side. It's not, you don't always have to put your collection away for a cheap amount of, you know what I mean? There are always buyers lurking for your cards and offering like nothing, basically nothing. If I wanted to sell this one, I offer it for 4. Sometimes even occasionally, if people order more than one card at the same time, I will even give 10% discount. So then the profit evaporates entirely at all. But it's also about building an account with nice reviews. But there are people that are offering me 50 cents to $1 for this card. Well, I purchased it for $3.20 and I want to sell it for 4. And then 4 minus 10% is $3.60 again. And they offer me 50 cents to $1. I had a whole binder just for measuring the interest in it. I had it up for sale on kinda auction. And someone said, hey, I pay 50 for the whole binder. And it was, in my eyes, the value was $300. So that's how they lowball you. And I have a hand of it as well. I don't buy the highest prices either, but I at least check what people are offering. So someone offered this one for $3.20. I hoped that I could sell it for 4. I purchased it for $3.20 without even lowballing anyone. I just paid the asking price, but I think $3.20 is undervalued. So good, let's move to the Mystery Mime of 151. I'm gonna put this one up for sale as well. There is a really large decline in my sales of 151 Pokemon cards, art rares. For a few weeks in a row. Oh, this is nice to see. For a few weeks in a row, we had such an insurgence. So many people started to buy 151 throughout July and the start of August. I couldn't buy I couldn't buy enough cards to sell. That much demand was there. And now I was very happy that I didn't over leverage in it. I only have a bit left. And I didn't over leverage in it like, okay, this will go on forever. No, I saw it coming that there was a decline again. I'm sitting on some cards for a couple of weeks now again as well. The buying pressure has really decreased. So here, interesting, we have one Groudon that I might as well have purchased for $4 a couple of months ago. I offered it for 8 for the longest of time. And people said I pay 5 because the lowest price is 4. I said no, I want 8. Watch in a few weeks what happens with the card. So okay, I might buy it from someone else. I said be my guest. Of course. And what happened? The card is now 8. It is now 8, the lowest price. So I have 10 of these. $40 profit, basically. And I really am a fan of the Groudon, guys. And I'm basically a fan of all these cards. The only things that I purchased that I don't really like, and that is also the reason immediately why I don't complete sets anymore. I have nothing with these cards, but for the set completion you need them. So I'm really considering if I want to continue with the 151 set or also, just like all my other sets except Battle Styles, just take them apart, sell the lower end items, keep the nice items in top loaders or card savers or binders, but don't use an entire binder and spend money on cards that you don't like just because you have to for the sake of completing a set. I'll let you know probably in somewhere in the future what I'm gonna do. If you're still around, stick around to the end. I have something really nice. My stupidest experience ever. I have to tell it to you. But first, let's dive into one more of Yuki's cards orders. Great seller. I don't really do promotions, so let's pretend that never happened. And then we have a bunch of really cool art rares again. I really like to buy Japanese art rares and special art rares from him. So the Houndour, $1, purchase prices, the Plusle, and the Minum. I purchased and sold these before. They are really great cards. They are a bit expensive, so it is really a gamble if people want to pay more than me. I paid about almost $5 a piece, or maybe even $5.50, something like that, around 5. So you really need someone to buy it for $5.50 back, or maybe even hopefully $6.50, but chances are slim. Oh, nice! I haven't had this one in real life yet. The Meryl and Grotto, right? It's Grotto. Nice card. One more Tyranitar. Nice. And one more. And one more, guys. And one more. And one more. So I am really stacking up on Tyranitars. Purchased them for 3 a piece. 3 to 3.50. And I tried to sell them for 6. I have sold for 6 some. Now the demand has decreased. I might put them up for 5 now. And let's see how that goes for a while. And otherwise, I'm really fine. I have only spent $3, $3.50 on these cards. That's nice. It's nice. Nice purchase price point for me to order a larger lot of them. So the second to last envelope, folks. A large one, a large envelope. What do we have here? I just saw Wolverine versus Deadpool. Deadpool versus Wolverine, really good movie. What more can I say? I'm a Marvel fan, X-Men fan, Deadpool. Finally start to appreciate it a bit more. Recommend it, and I watched Alien Romulus today actually. Really great movie as well. Horrific. Good horrific in a good way. Finally some action also going on there in that franchise. So here we have a Smeargle, a really nice Galarian trainer gallery. Probably purchased it for $1, might sell it for $1.30, might put it in the forward trainer binder as you have seen on the end of season 3. We're now episode 4.4, so episode 4 season 4, I can't really remember. I don't know when and for how much I purchased this one. This is an older order, I can see that. I might sell it for $1, $1.30. I had all the Radiants in one binder as well, but they're just so cheap. I don't think it's worth for me to collect them. Except for the Radiant Charizard, obviously, and the Radiant... Well, the Radiant Blastoise and Venusaur are doing fine too, but the Radiant Greninja as well. So we have this Arcanine V, just gonna list it immediately for $1, $1.20. And then we have one of the best cards from today, Professor Burnett. So let's put this one in the forward trainer binder at the end of season 4, definitely. Something on the back? No. That deserves a spot here, guys. Let's move into the last envelope. Now this was one of the stupidest stories ever. And let's see what we ordered. It starts with an energy. And I see there's a sealed promo in here. Let's see what the doctor ordered today. So I think the energy is just bulk to protect the other cards. There were 2 stamps on there. Oh, and we have a Bulbasaur, a Squirtle, and a nice Charmander, you know, these promos from 151. Then we have the Slacking V from Pokémon Go. Ooh, some nicer stuff as well. It's a bit humid or clamp, I don't know. I just got this order in today actually. So this envelope, I received it today. So we have the Conqueror Pokemon Go, the Obsidian Flames Charizard EX here. A Clive voor Trumpeldian Fates, a Brawly Fort, a Nimona Fort, alright, a Roseanne's Backup Rainbow, and a Mewtwo Sealed Promo from Pokemon Go. Alright, so let me tell you the story, guys. This was my envelope. I was supposed to send it to number 38 on a certain street, and I sent it to number 8. The person paid about $20 for this order. No, 18, and he messaged me, yo, did you send it already? And I said, yes, man. I showed him the picture of the envelope, as I do always. I sent it to you. Oh man, you put the address number 8. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I checked and we waited and number 8 was 1 minute from, approximately 1 minute from his house. And he went there and he said there's not even a mailbox. So I said, okay, then I will receive the envelope back. And it didn't come back for a week. And I just said, yo man, after a few days, here is your money. That was in total, including shipping, it was $21. So without ship, it was $3 shipping due to the amount of cards. And I just gave him the money back, and I was very disappointed and very, very sad, basically, that I lost my cards and my money. And I worked so hard for it to do everything perfect for the person. Now we kept in touch, and he said, you can also, instead of repay me, I want to buy new cards from you. And I said, man, listen, it's not about you. I know I am supposed to get the cards back. Specifically or especially when the home has no mailbox, then it has to be sent on a return. So I was a bit disappointed, and I was like, I don't really want to do business with you anymore. And then today the cards came in and I paid him back first. I know how annoying it is to wait for your money, so I gave him a little bit extra as well. And then I didn't want to do business with him anymore. But now this changed everything. I have the envelope back, the cards back, and he wants to order a couple of more cards from me still after I said, no, I don't want to do business. And so I said, of course, man, I got my cards back. I know everything is alright now. Order whatever you want. So he might order some of these cards even. And I already sent him too much money back when I repaid him, so I'm not gonna give him more gifts or anything, but I'm really glad for the guy's support. And I can only do my best and make sure this stupid mistake doesn't happen again. And I'm really fortunate that I got the cards back. Now I don't have the money, but I at least got my cards back to sell again. So that was it for this Pokemon Cards Mail Day. Sorry for the long rant. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a good evening, have a good Wednesday, and a good weekend in advance.